Hello, fellow Reds, and welcome to the latest Manchester United match review of Tottenham Hotspur. In this, we're also going to preview West Ham later on in this episode, so look forward to that. My name's Spencer. I've been a Manchester United fan for over 30 years, and I'm joined by Chaz. Over to you, Chaz.
Hi guys, Charlie here again, same as Benny. Been a United fan for over 30 years, living in Edinburgh, season ticket for about 15. So yeah, United's a big part of the life.
Love it. And just before we get into this, thank you very much for watching and listening. Please, 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 if you haven't already, subscribe or follow on whatever platform you're on. It really, really helps us. So thank you very much. But let's get into it. Tottenham, 4 in a row, clean sheet, Jazz.
Lads, it's
Get
Spurs.
in.
It's Spurs. It's Tottenham.
Lads. Ah, what do you think?
Again, it was like just a continuation of the other games, I guess. But like, I felt like maybe even more control. Like, obviously we had more possession, which you'd expect against 10 men. But I thought I had this, even before the 10 men, I felt like that's the way the game was going to go anyway. Obviously the 10 men secured that kind of confidence and probably stopped Spurs having their spells throughout the game. But I felt that was the way the game was going to go anyway, and it was going to be like a fairly kind of comfortable win. Um, Obviously overall, probably should have scored more, created a lot, but the style of football we're playing is great. I don't know what you thought there.
Oh, I am delighted. I think it's just everything we asked for when on the last session we got together. Honestly, it was just clean sheet, which we prayed for.
Yeah.
Great football. I just had that feeling again watching United, where I was just like, "This, where's this been for?" Honestly can't remember.
Did
I
you get the
honestly can't
impression when
remember.
it was
I was
1-0 and it was getting closer to the end of the game that it's like I still felt it was going to come? The second, it wasn't like a 1-0 under Hammond when you're like, oh, let's hope we don't concede one or two. It's like, okay, when are we going to score a second? When might we score a third? That's
yeah,
how I felt like the whole game.
yeah. I think there's a little bit of me that because of how it's been for us all a while, I was a bit fragile. That's nothing to do with probably
Yeah,
character or the setup. I was a bit like, oh, let's kill him off. But yeah, I had confidence in the way we were going about it, the commitment of the players, and just confidence in Carrick at the wheel, as we know.
yeah,
But
yeah.
buzz in 4 in a row,
That
and
lad's very
maybe we'll
close to
just have
getting
to
his
keep
haircut,
doing.
and he.
I know. Maybe we have to keep doing this because literally we just keep winning.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, yeah.
Oh, wowzer, wowzer, wowzer. And yeah, I heard as well that we've not won this fixture since 2022.
I know. Yeah, since
So it's just all these shocking stats that just keep happening.
yeah, we're finally getting the stats right again. Um, like
Yeah.
they beat us four times last season. I think it was 4 times. So
Yeah,
yeah, we
honestly.
owed
And then
them one,
obviously
that's for
that,
sure.
and the shocking European final as well.
Yeah, let's not think about
Oh, disgusting. Yeah, okay. Okay, let's move on. Let's get into it then. So, thoughts on the lineup from the
that.
off?
It
What
was
do you think?
basically what I in the last pod, like I predicted that's what he would do. He'd keep it the same. Not that I wanted that, but again, it works. Everyone's playing well, so again, why change your winning formula? Like you often get annoyed at managers when they tinker for no real reason, and it's like, oh, you got a winning formula. I think Eric Ten Hag used to do that a bit, and it used to be frustrating. It's like, well, actually, just keep things consistent. So yeah, I got what he did, and I was again happy when I saw the team. I think I said it in the last part of like if it is the same team, I'll be happy because. And then just the way we started the play, like I remember it was around 5 minutes. There was a passage of play in our half, but yeah, I think it was between Bruno, maybe Kobbie, maybe Dallo as well, and then just like little rondos and a little
Cunha.
back heel, and then Kuno with the back heel, and then out. It was so good, and like I'm sure we'll get into like
Ah, it
our
was.
favorite players of the game, but like I saw a video online earlier after the game of just highlights of Kobbie, and like I didn't notice it all in the game as much. But then obviously someone's gone and split out all the highlights. I was like, okay, he was ridiculous in that game, just like spraying it around, like so cool, little shoulder drops, and then kind of passing it forward. And also, what like a little note I wrote for this was he just seems a lot more combative as well, just from the defensive side. Like he's getting tackles in there, he's
Yeah,
looking a lot more
honestly.
robust, he's getting his shoulder in, and I think that's what he was criticised for, I guess, under Amorim or from Amorim. So maybe that has actually helped that he's been working on that, and we're seeing the benefit of that, plus all the stuff he's minted out already.
Honestly. I mean, maybe a little bit of a spoiler for later, but I definitely noticed Kobbie during this game.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
And I thought it was sensational. And obviously I mentioned that slide tackle in the last time we got together. But yeah, you're right. Just the job he was doing in there,
yeah.
like it was amazing. But yeah, in terms of lineups, yeah, I think we both said it in the last one, unchanged. I think we both muted maybe a couple of things we'd like to see differently, but I can't fault anyone,
No,
and we'll get into it. But yeah, from a Spurs side of things as well, like, yeah, I know they are, they've got a lot of injuries, right? But actually that team they put out was pretty strong. They had Van de Ven playing, they
he's
had
class, isn't
Romero
he?
playing, they had Solanke up front. Van de Ven.
Yeah, yeah, I do like him. He's decent. Like
Yeah,
even when
yeah.
he scored that goal against us, was it last season when he kind of ran through everyone? He did a little one in the second half when he started running through. I was like, oh god, just take him out. And then I think maybe I someone shouldered him off, and I was like, okay, that's what you need to do because otherwise he gets that pace
Yeah.
up. He's hard to stop.
Just just foul him.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, what
And
did you think of the red then?
oh, I mean, it, that guy. I won't swear on this because I want I want to keep it for all audiences. But yeah, there's just no need. There's no need for him to
Yeah,
do that.
yeah,
He knows exactly what he's doing. He's left one on him, and he is a liability. I
yeah,
actually I back him as a decent footballer,
yeah,
but
yeah.
he just
Decent,
ruins
yeah,
it for me.
yeah. I
Yeah,
didn't know
obviously, like
until the
we,
game about the post he did this week about Spurs and like
yeah,
the internal kind of
yeah,
moaning, and then he goes and does that on the games. It's like your manager must just be like, "Come on, mate!" Like, and then also that's a 4 game ban
yeah,
because he's had 2 red cards this season, so it's not even a 3 game, and they've
yeah.
got really hard games coming up. So I'm like, they might not win another for the next sort of 4 or 5 games, and that'll be them in the relegation fight, which is crazy.
I know.
Yeah,
Just 9 points at the minute between him, but it's mad. Yeah, I think obviously talking about him, it's mad that Spurs actually came at us with a three at the back as well,
yeah, yeah,
harking to our Ruben Amorim ways. But yeah, that was pretty interesting. But yeah, you've already got into one, but let's get into kind of the main moments as well. I think at the start as well, really important. To mention the Busby Babes again. I thought it was I saw some stuff before it as well, and thought it was a lovely, lovely tribute to them as always, and
yeah,
super well respected. So that was great.
yeah, yeah. I agree completely. Yeah,
Um, Yeah, and a lively first 10. First 10 minutes, like I thought good intent. To be fair, Spurs kind of came back at us a little bit as
yeah,
well, but I just liked, like you said, just how we were going about it, how we were getting about it as well. And then the Casemiro long range effort as
yeah,
well. I
yeah.
thought that was flying in.
I also just the speed of passing the one touch stuff, which I just feels like it's simple. And that's what everyone keeps saying about Carrick. It's simple what he's doing. But it's like, well, why weren't we doing this before? He was always cut back, cut back, pass back, across, across, across. And this, like, there's intent. I think, I think obviously Kobbie helps that. And Casemiro is able to play a lot more kind of forward. He kind of gets the ball and playing. But I think the main person who starts it is Martinez. So he's always breaking the lines with his passes and having that touch on the ball. And I think that's kind of massive. I think that was like key in that sort of first 10 minutes. Is that intent is like those players just looking forward and wanting to pass forward. And I think the times of just turning back and patching it back is hopefully gone. There's a time and place for it, but
Yeah.
yeah,
But being brave and taking the ball and dropping the shoulder, having a
yeah,
run, keeping the ball, and you can see what we've been hearing as well that they actually seem to be spending more time on the training pitch with the ball. It's an
yeah,
absolute basic, but if they're being encouraged to play, encouraged to kind of take responsibility as well, you can see that it's not this rigid system of we have to play this way, you have to do this movement. It's guys, you're fantastic footballers. Like we trust you to play, so go and play. And
yeah,
like you said, and little interchanges between some of the players, and we've got some really, really good footballers, and Brazilians all over the place, and
yeah.
you can see it with all these little.
Casemiro
I'm
was
just
just
shouting when I see stuff.
another. He's just gone like, oh, like I'm here for another 6 months. I'm just gonna absolutely boss it. And you can
Yeah,
see he's enjoying.
yeah.
He basically, he's such a great player, but he was not able to play the way he can because he didn't have the support in midfield. But now there's 3 of them. Like you're seeing the best of him, and he's like enjoying his football.
Yeah.
Some of his passing's been amazing. He's still obviously kind of doing that defensive work, but I think even more going forward at the moment, he's just ridiculous. Some of his passing he's doing is so good.
Just seems free and just
Yeah,
seems happy. And just wonderful. But then let's get into the main moment, the first one, the goal, the corner, the
yeah,
Jonny Evans special. Apparently,
yeah,
did you
yeah. I
hear that?
saw that. Yeah,
Wow, I didn't even know he had those set pieces in his locker.
Yeah,
But
that was.
what a goal it was.
I like to think it's like obviously I think we're 15 now and Arsenal are 7. They probably scored 3 today, so I don't know how many of them were set pieces, but um, with 15 goals, but it's like that was like a pure set piece versus trying to rugby tackle the goalkeeper and bundle it in. That was like such a nice work piece of
Yeah.
play. Like Kobbie getting the assist of the first time finish, like the quick thinking. Yeah, just an awesome set piece, wasn't it?
Yeah, there's the run from Kobbie as well. He goes like across the goalkeeper and to the ball,
Yeah,
and then a lovely pass back, and then what a finish from Mbeumo as well, just to place it in the bottom
yeah,
corner.
yeah, yeah. Such a good goal.
I think Leach tried to get a toe on it, but
He did, yeah.
luckily he
I'm
didn't.
glad I did because I've got him in my fantasy team as well, Mbeumo. So
Really, yeah. It would have taken the edge off an amazing goal as well.
yeah, yeah. If it was like
But
a
I
little
loved it, just
redirect.
gliding in. Yeah, but I thought just really, really good first half. Obviously, what a goal to score. I was praying for us to get the second in the
Yeah,
first half just to kind of get it done. But I kind of really left the first half just feeling right, good. Here we go, feeling positive and confident.
yeah,
And then into the second, couple of offside goals. First one from Ahmad,
yeah,
such nice play around the box.
yeah. He's class. Like I thought he would score today. I think that was in my prediction. I think I had Bruno and Ahmad. Um, but yeah,
Yeah,
he's so lively, and like you said, his first touch is always just the ball just sticks to him, and he's just so positive. And I think
yeah.
he deserves a goal. He's been like working really hard recently. He's been close on a couple of times with some offsides, and that was in quite a close one. So yeah, but he's playing great at the moment. He's so dangerous.
It's coming for him. It's coming for
Yeah,
him. I think he's playing really, really well. And to be fair, I probably have to shout out Vicario a little bit because it's so many good saves that he made as
yeah,
well from our efforts. So it could have been more. I remember one from Shaw. I remember one from Dallo. Really good strikes. It's just nice
yeah,
to see players around the team having a go and
yeah.
getting shots off and getting
Not being
chances. It just
scared
shows
to
how we're
shoot.
moving the ball.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah. So yeah, could have been more. Probably should have been more. But shout out to Vicario really for that.
because the Kuna one
And then
was a nice bit of play again, a bit of pressure to
yeah,
steal the ball, and then I didn't realize that was the offside bit there and then, but obviously it was offside. But again, like it was nice play by Ahmad, and then great ball across, and then a really good finish, and no one knew it was offside at that point. It's a shame, but
yeah.
yeah, like even the offside goals we're scoring at the moment are really good.
But I'll take it. I'll take it honestly, just to know that that's kind of where we're at. And if the goals are being chalked up, at least we're getting the chances, and at least we're getting the opportunities. So
Yeah,
yeah, so good to see.
there was a couple of
Pen on Maguire.
yeah, I was gonna say I there was one earlier as well though, which was on is it Kuna or Mbeumo where I know, well, sorry, it wasn't. It was just outside the box, but it was definitely a foul because he didn't touch the ball and he
Yeah,
takes him out. I think it was Junior on the leg, but the Van der Ven one on Maguire, he's not looked at the ball and he's wrestling him. So
no,
like how like I don't know what. Sometimes the refs seem to be really lenient on these things, and sometimes they're really strict. It's like, but there's no consistency. So that should have been a pen, but and the other refs would have given it, and then it wasn't. So that's a frustrating thing. But if you don't look at the ball the whole time and the player because it also it was going to him. It stopped him getting to the ball to head it. So why is it not even looked at? I don't know if they did look at it. I assume they must have done. I don't know.
yeah, they cleared it, and that's what I think's bonkers. Like, how are VAR looking at that and going, yeah, that's fine? Because I thought they said at the start of the season that they were really clamping down on that, and
Yeah,
like you said, that is so obvious. He
if they
literally
were, then
has
Arsenal
no
won't have scored
desire
any
to.
goals this season, would they? So
Yeah, that's true. And we'd be the set piece kings.
yeah,
Uh, maybe we'll still will be with all this Jonny Evans magic that's
yeah,
coming up.
yeah.
I'm excited to
I'm
see
like,
what else he
yeah, what
can
he's got
draw up.
some bicycle kicks or something next week, hopefully. Jonny Evans
And
smash.
gotta have a little moment for the Bruno Rabona.
Oh,
Just the guy, the guy can do
I
everything.
don't know if you thought like he had like a decent game as he always does, but then as soon as as soon as he scored the second, obviously that was a class finish that I think he meant. But even if he didn't mean it, he styled it like he meant it. Um,
Yeah,
but I thought after that he was just like he was free and he just got even better. Just like
yeah.
his touches, his passes, his crossing, he has some good shots. Like he just he's just ridiculous. I think yeah. We've said I think it's every podcast at the moment, but we're just like he's so underrated, he's so good. Like
Yeah, yeah. But it's so true. He's just it's you try not to get bored of it in terms of like just enjoy him for what
Yeah,
he is,
yeah,
and like he's so brave anyway. He just tries stuff all the time, and but like you said, then when we've got a little lead, and he just really comes out of his shell and he's
yeah.
trying things like that.
And the
It's just
pressure's off. It's just,
absolutely love it. And
yeah.
on his goal, like you say, what a cross! But then he means that.
I
I
think
think
so.
he's that good of a player that he's just clever enough to go, right, this is the part of my body I'm using,
Yeah, I'm
and
shinning
he just
this.
guided it into the bottom corner.
Yeah.
I'm shitting it. Yeah, he's just, we love him. He can do no wrong, but that is unbelievable.
Yeah.
And I was, again, it was mentioned before how much we love Big Ben. And, I was praying for him to get his head on it. And then when he just missed it, I was like, and then to see that finish afterwards as well, I was like, what?
Yeah.
Uh,
I was hoping they'd give it.
so
I've got
yeah.
Sesko in my fantasy team as well, so I was hoping there was a little hair on that as an assist, but sadly not.
I keep thinking I'm doing the right thing, like I said, and just leaving all these United players out of my fantasy team because I don't want to
Well,
jinx them.
I'm
But
leaving them in
I'm
now
throwing
because I'm
away
like
points.
I can't get rid of the ones which aren't necessarily getting the points, but because we've been winning in 4 in a row, I have to keep them in now because I'm an idiot and I'm superstitious. So
Yeah, but can you imagine if I start putting them in now and then we go to,
yeah,
if we
don't
go
do it.
downhill? I'm
Don't
not
do
doing
it.
it.
No,
I'm not
I've
doing it.
started my own
I'll
podcast on
I'll
my own.
happily sacrifice. I'll happily sacrifice that. That's not a problem.
Yeah, you're already bottom anyway, so.
So yeah, I know I'm rubbish. I'm rubbish. So what a game! Yeah, what a result! 4 in a row. An amazing moments, amazing play. Just felt so nice afterwards. But come on, man of the match. Who are you
So
going for this time?
I I keep going. It's hard because obviously he doesn't play the whole game, but I was thinking for most of the time I was going to go with Casemiro, just 'cause I think he's doing his job so well. I'm kind of making everything like his attacking plays is really impressing me. So I would probably win for I'm going Casemiro for me. Um,
Oh yeah.
how about yourself?
Yeah, I hinted to it before. It's got to be Kobbie for me. It's got to be. I think he's doing that job that I feel that we've just been missing, which is crazy because he's been available to
Yeah,
play
yeah,
for so long. But obviously, I called him a metronome before, but just the job he's doing in that midfield, like I don't, he got an assist as well today,
yeah, yeah.
but he might not always get them. But the job he's doing, like you say, defensively, connecting the midfield, like passing the play, connecting the defense to the attack. I just love watching him,
What I
and he's
didn't
just
realize for
such a
the
good. I
Bruno
feel.
goal, he started the first like he did a again one of those turns, quite a fairly long ball out to the wing. They kind of came back again and he linked
Yeah.
it up. So he was part of the goal. So he doesn't like you said he got the assist earlier, but he's not always going to get assists. But he's like the one
No.
who creates the space for the assist and that type of thing. I think that's what he's doing really well.
Yeah, I feel so safe when he's on the ball as well. I feel he's like
Yeah,
impossible to get the ball off, and he's just so composed and just class with the ball. And
yeah.
so I just love watching him today. I loved watching him, and yeah, it honestly is. I'll say it again. I'll probably say it again in the future as well. A crime that that guy hasn't been
No,
playing because
yeah,
he
jokes.
is insane, insane. And
Yeah,
the more he's not even match sharp yet. That's what's frightening. He's so young. He's barely been playing. So can you imagine how good this guy can be?
yeah. By the end of the season, think he'll get in the England squad?
Yeah. Oh, who knows with Tuchel
Yeah,
because he makes some calls. For me,
he's
trying not
playing
to
his
be
way there,
biased as
right?
well. I just yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, you can't ignore him at the minute, and particularly if United are playing the way we're playing as well. He has to be on the plane for me.
yeah.
But yeah, we'll see. I just to be honest, he's back to that United over England
Yeah,
thing
yeah,
still
obviously,
a
yeah.
little bit. As long as if he's playing well for us, then long may it continue. And for him, I'd love him to get the opportunity to play for England. But we'll see. Just keep this up for me, to be honest.
Yeah.
For now.
What did you think of Spurs today then?
Uh, yeah. So I think going into it, like I said, I saw the lineup and I thought, yeah, fair enough, they've got some injuries, but that's strong. And they had a bit of a spell. I think they probably won the 10 to 20 minutes for me. I
Yeah,
think, the second 10 minutes, because I was a bit like, oh, they're coming at us here. And they've got some decent players, some tidy players. Like I think Simons and stuff as well is a good player. But it was all about us today, I think.
yeah. But even in that 10
I
minutes, they
think,
didn't really create anything scary, did they?
no,
Like, it was nothing like, oh,
yeah.
like, we had to do a worldie save or a last ditch tackle, but they're just
Yeah,
very
when your
tidy.
captain's an idiot.
Yeah,
Yeah, they are, yeah. But you've got an idiot as a captain. I'm not sure about Frank as their manager, whether it's going to work because,
no.
just they're hating on him, aren't they, as well?
Yeah, I think he's a gunner,
Like
I
I say,
reckon.
they get they get Madison back, get some other players back. They're definitely not relegation fodder. But if they keep playing the way they're playing and dropping results and making stupid decisions, then
I think they're
there's a
just.
chance that they could go
I
down
think they're
because
lucky that so obviously Burnley and Wolves are pretty much gone. West Ham are obviously having a
yeah,
resurgence because they won again today. But I just don't know if they're bad enough versus the other ones down there. Like, are they worse than Forest? I don't know. Like, yeah, it would be close though because I think I read they've obviously they had us lost to us. I think they've got City, Liverpool, and like Newcastle's been in the next few games. So after those games, they might be in trouble big time.
yeah. Well, what made me feel quite nice as well is that if you think about it, it was us and them down there
Yeah,
last season, both in the crazy. But I don't, even to be fair to Amarin a little bit, we've not really been around there, this season.
yeah,
So that made me feel nice to think that there was some separation between us, whereas they've not kicked on at all, have they? They've spent money, they've replaced the manager, and they're still going in the same direction.
yeah,
So yeah,
yeah.
finally
They're
got
in
the
a
win over
relegation
him.
fight,
Yeah.
and we're in a title race. So
Are you saying it?
I've been saying it for ages anyway. No,
I
no, I'm not.
don't
Arsenal
know.
won again today. Like, I think second could be achievable, but obviously, no, we're not.
Yeah.
I don't think we can challenge Arsenal because I think Arsenal are too consistent and too good. But we can definitely kind of get up there towards City, and I think obviously Villa drew today. I think they drew. Yeah,
Yeah. What was
Villa
the
drew
score?
1-1. I think.
Yeah.
So I
1-1.
think we
Yeah.
can. We're only 3 points behind them, so I think we'll reel them in fairly quickly, and then it'll be
Yeah. I'm with.
onto City. But still, annoyingly, everyone else below us is like Chelsea won today. Obviously, they're playing Wolves, but I think Liverpool. Oh, I've got City tomorrow, haven't they? So, um, yeah, and you can't obviously looking up, but you guys still got to watch behind us, haven't we?
I'm with you on the second though now. Yeah, I am believing. I think that should be the let's just aim for it. Let's
Yeah,
do our best, keep winning our games because we know City can blow real hot and cold.
yeah,
So I think let's just go for it. Let's go for it.
yeah.
Um, we've touched on a few things, but in terms of positives for you, anything that really kind of stands out from today for
Again, I
us,
think I
back
said it
to
again
us?
last game, but it's the midfield, just the control the three
Yeah.
of them are having together. And like I said, Kobbie's like I said, the metronome. He just kind of keeps things ticking, so the other two can be almost more the stars. I think that's working really well. And then again, I just like Martinez is just impressing me so much at the moment, just in the way he's kind of controlling that defense from his aggression in the defensive aspect, but also his kind of aggressive kind of forward play and positivity. Um, so they're my main ones for today. I think he's just like obviously the strikers are doing great, but they're the two I'd focus on today. Just thinking, yeah, midfield and defense in general is doing great. Like just to not be talking about Dallo doing something stupid, having brain farts. Same as Shaw. Shaw looks like Shaw
Yeah.
again, and not Fat Shaw. So that's really good, really good to see.
Yeah.
What about you?
I specifically I wanted to shout him out today, Luke Shaw, because I thought he played really, really well. I've had mixed feelings about him, and he's been here for a long time, and sometimes I don't think he's done enough, and he's not stepped up enough. But the thing is, when things are going well, Shaw does look really good. The problem is the other side of the coin as well is when it's not, he can look really bad.
Yeah, yeah,
But at the minute, he's playing really well. I like him defensively and pushing forward as well. Thought he was going to get a goal today, so
yeah,
wanted to shout him out. And just, yeah, same as you, that midfield, just wow. And I'm really liking as well this pattern. There seems to be kind of 2 to 3 players like really hounding like the opposition all the time. So if someone goes in for a tackle, there's someone there to back it up, and not just one
and
person,
win
but
that
kind of
second
two
ball as
people. And
well.
it's
If
just
yeah,
yeah, yeah. So no wonder we're like we're winning and we're difficult to play against at the minute because just everyone's there and fighting for each other, and it's 1, 2, 3 people around the ball, and the midfield is basically setting the example of that for me.
yeah,
So yeah, massively. And we've got to shout out our boy Bruno as well. 200 goal involvement.
it's ridiculous.
What an achievement.
Yeah, yeah. I don't really, I haven't got
If
any
you're
more
not,
to say about him. He's just ridiculous. Like 206. See, I think I can't remember what the number is for Giggs. Obviously, Giggs played for whatever it was, 20 odd seasons. So for Bruno to be getting close to those numbers in like 6, 7, whatever it is insane. You know, relatively rubbish team for most of the time. So like it's just incredible.
Yeah. And it's funny to think that what we mentioned last time about him being on that record for 5 assists in a row, that he's missed out on that
Yeah, because
today.
he scored.
But he's missed out
Yeah,
and he's scored a goal. and he's been a big part of that corner as well.
yeah,
So, even when he's not assisting, he's doing more for us. So
yeah.
what a guy. But yeah, we best not turn this into the Bruno show
The Bruno
because
pod.
yeah, we've said a lot about him, but fair enough. Uh there's no real negatives for me, but in terms of improvements, I was kind of thinking the main thing is I just want us to kill off teams a little
Yeah,
bit earlier. That's
that
my
could have been
only
a
real
3, 4, 5
thing.
nil, right? But it wasn't.
Yeah,
And even like obviously at the end, Sesko had time, space to bring that down and probably score, but he went for the first time header. Like that was probably just match sharpness and getting more football into his or more minutes on the pitch. But yeah, I think that's the only thing is like we're creating so much and we look so good going forward. So we just need to capitalize on more of those. But again, like you mentioned Vicario earlier, he had a really good game. So like if he had an average game, he probably would have got another couple of goals today. So yeah, no real negatives, is there?
yeah. No, no. And just like say, it's nice to see other players coming on and making an impact. It's nice to see Fletcher come off as well. To come on, later
Yeah, he
on.
actually looked all decent as
It's
well.
all
He didn't
just yeah, he did.
he
Yeah.
played a nice little pass at one point, like just past the Spurs player, which started an attack, and I was like, it was decent little cameo.
Feels like he's just in a safe environment now with players who are working,
Yeah,
together and for him. So it's the perfect time to bring someone on as well when we're 2-0 up, looking really
yeah.
good.
And
So
that's what you want, isn't
that
it?
is
These players to come
really,
into a positive game. Like, okay, you're not having to go and win it for us. Like Shea Lacey versus Burnley. It's like, come on, enjoy yourself, get some minutes, maybe do something like create a goal or something like that. But there's no pressure to do it. So that's the
yeah,
environment which our youth used to come through under Fergie.
massively. But yeah, just what a day. I think I'd say it again, but clean sheet. I was so happy with a clean sheet. Like that's just, I think the more of them we can get as well, it gives our defensive work rate, the accolades that deserves as well. So I was buzzing to get a clean sheet
Yeah,
as well as the win.
yeah,
What a win. Four in a row. Four in a row. But yeah, we're going to do things a little bit differently now because we've got a short window before the West Ham game. We're going to get into it and look forward. Let's look forward to five. Let's look forward to
let's
five in
get
a
that
row. So
haircut.
we've got, let's get that haircut. But yeah, so we've got West Ham coming up on Tuesday on TNT Sports again
Yeah,
in the UK. Um, yeah, and as you say, it's becoming the one for the lad with the haircut. I can't
yeah,
remember his name, but
Frank.
I've seen him everywhere, and I've seen. Is that what it
Yeah,
is?
yeah, Frank. Yeah, yeah,
Frank. We get this win, and he gets to cut his hair, right?
yeah, yeah, yeah. So I'm sure he's got some sort of
The
charity
origi-
thing. I'm sure he's getting money thrown at him to do it on some sort of TV. I think it'd be great if one of the United players did it. That'd be amazing.
Should we set one of us a similar challenge? You reckon you can do it, Chess?
You reckon you can grow a
Maybe beard
beard?
related. I'll grow this, and you grow this for
Yeah.
a period of games. So, oh, brilliant. But yeah, so West Ham is going to be an interesting one. Obviously, they sit 18th in the table. They're the ones that are probably trying to drag Spurs down with them, as
Yeah.
you mentioned before. But with Nuno there as well, it's actually they're a tricky customer. We need to be careful. They're like
Well,
the last three games they went obviously.
they won today. They were unlucky to
Yeah,
lose to Liverpool, and they won the two before that, or maybe three before. I think they've won like 3 or 4 out of the last 5. I think, which is for a relegation
yeah.
team. I
So
think he's starting to get his ideas, and they're starting to turn their form. So yeah, I think it's on paper you look at it and go, okay, we should be winning that one. But I think it's actually gonna be a lot. I think it'll be harder than it was today. I think it's gonna be a harder game for
yeah,
us. So I think we need to make sure we're going in with the right attitude, which I think there's confidence and Carrick will make sure it happens. But yeah, it's one that could easily be a bit of a banana skin, I think.
yeah. I think Carrick straight bats it all the time, doesn't he? And he gives all the teams the respect that he deserves. But what I like, he's just talking more about us and talking about our game and how we play. And
Yeah,
and I've missed that. Instead of us setting up against how a Wolves might play. That's nonsense as a Man United
yeah,
person and
yeah,
Man United fan. So I'm excited about that. Yeah, but yeah, West Ham, as you say, some good results. They threw away that 2-0 lead against Chelsea. and which is a shame for us as well, because that would have been nice if they dropped more points.
Yeah.
And then they obviously beat Sunderland and Spurs, so they'll come into it pretty
And they won today,
confident.
right?
We'll come into it. Yeah, did they? Yeah.
I'm pretty sure they did. The 2-0, 2-0. Let me check. They beat Burnley 2-0 away.
There you go. Yeah.
Yeah, so I think they've got at least 3 or 4 wins out of the last 5. So yeah, not definitely not an easy game.
Yeah. But honestly, the way we're playing, and obviously after wins against City and Arsenal as well, I fancy us against anyone.
Oh
If
yeah,
we can just
100%.
keep this going,
Yeah.
there's nobody out there. But looking at West Ham a little bit more, one to watch. Who's yours?
What's the guy who scored in the last few? Somerville.
Somerville, yeah, he's a
Yeah,
player.
he looks pretty decent. Like I basically hadn't heard of him until the last kind of like 5, 6 games where he started popping up with some goals, and he scored again today. So he's probably one of the ones I think we need to keep an eye on. He looks pretty decent. So he's probably my one to keep an eye on. How about you?
Yeah. Yeah, it's an obvious one, but I just really respect Jared Bowen. Again, it's
Yeah,
maybe my England stuff coming out again as well, but he's just a really good player.
yeah. He's too good for them.
Mr. West Ham.
Yeah,
Yeah, he is.
yeah.
He is.
Like I
But
think
he's
he would
just
only
got
leave if they got
he's
relegated
so
though. But he's a class player.
yeah. Even then, I could probably imagine him just trying to, bring him back up. He
Yeah,
seems so
true.
committed and ingrained in the club that he could be a lifer. But what a player he is,
Yeah.
and what a striker he is. So we need to kind of
Yeah,
keep
I'm
him
pretty sure he
quiet. To be
scored
fair,
against us before, hasn't he, as well? So a lot of people have there
yeah,
in the last few years, but um,
yeah,
hopefully another clean sheet.
far too many.
Yeah,
And at this point, Chaz, it's my trivia time. You ready?
yeah, hit me.
We did one, and this time we got together, and I think it went down pretty well. So let's see if we do a few more. And if you're listening and watching still, please throw some trivia questions at us, and we'll answer them on future episodes. Going to go relatively easy, I think, but 3 players that have played for Manchester United and West Ham.
Rio,
Very good.
Tevez.
Very good.
I don't know. Is Wan-Bissaka there now? No,
He is.
he is. Aaron Wan-Bissaka then.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Is there more?
All
There
right.
must be quite a few there. Is there more? I don't know how many there are.
There is a lot.
A lot.
There is one that you have to get that is our favourite person at the moment. You're thinking we've got a lot of favourite people at the minute, but keep thinking.
Carrick.
Yeah,
Did he play for West Ham?
yeah. West Ham and Spurs.
Oh yeah, he was there with Rio, wasn't he, in the academy beforehand? I remember actually.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah.
Good. Any other guesses while we've got it open? You've done your 3.
I'm trying to.
I was actually going to say more than 3 because there's a lot. If you could get some rogue ones, I'd be pretty happy with
I'm
that.
trying to think. Dead air's not good on a podcast, is it?
Thank you. All right, I'm going to give you some positions. There's some really big ones. There's all over the pitch. There's a goalkeeper, and not a long time ago, but through our spell of madness with goalkeepers, he probably never should have been a Manchester United goalkeeper.
It wasn't Bosnich. No.
Roy Carroll.
Oh yeah, Carroll. Yeah.
He did as
I'm
well.
having a
Yeah.
mare under pressure.
Probably one of our best left backs. You're probably forgetting that. Yeah, the one you're thinking of. That gonna put you out your misery, ain't I?
Yeah.
It's gonna become called the Pause Podcast at this rate. Patrice Evra.
West Ham.
Yeah.
When did he play for West Ham?
Yeah, when he left. When he
I thought
left
he went to
us.
Juve.
Yeah.
Did he go to West Ham after Juve?
2017.
Is that after Juventus?
I think so, yeah.
That's
Came
done
back
me.
for a bit, didn't he?
It's done
And then
me.
there's loads. I'll just list them off. Jesse Lingard, Teddy Sheringham. Here's a good one. Jonathan Spector.
I had because I gave
Yeah,
you 3 in my head. I was like, okay, that's it. I'll get my 3 out, and then I didn't think beyond that, and then the pressure's got to me.
It's all right. I like it though. You got your 3. I'll give you that. But I just thought I'd throw up some other names as well. But yeah, in terms of I guess looking forward again to the fixture, our team, more of the same.
Yeah,
I mean, predicted lineups and stuff as well.
I think it'll be the same again. Like the only reason you would change it, I think, would be any sort of injuries or tiredness. Obviously, it's a quicker turnaround, but because we're only playing one game a week most of the time, I think he'll just keep it the same. And with the way we started the game and the way we've been playing, I kind of obviously we're big fans of Big Ben, but I think you've got to just you can't drop Mbeumo, you can't really drop Kuno, and you can't drop Ahmad. So yeah, you've got to
Wow.
keep it as is. So yeah, that's what I would do. I don't think anyone's back either. I think Delic stands like he's still out. And I don't know about Mount. I don't know if he's closer to coming back or not. But yeah, I think he'll just keep it exactly the same. I don't know what you think.
Yeah, but I think that, like you said, the team's picking itself, to be fair. And I just love that we're winning, the mood's high. So why wouldn't you just be like, hey, guys, carry on?
Yeah,
And it's for other players to come on and basically make themselves self-undeniable. So
yeah,
I think, yeah, we'll stick with the same team. Obviously, I've got a slight worry that Romero and Casemiro could have some after effects because he seemed
yeah,
like in a lot of pain to begin with. So I don't know whether like adrenaline would carry him through and, whether he'd be all right for the game. But fingers crossed, I was really worried when he went down that he
yeah,
might be in a bit of trouble because it looked like a bad one. So there's probably, for me, with his age and all that kind of stuff as well, maybe a question mark over whether he'll be fully ready to play. But I really hope he is because he's so important to us at
yeah.
the
I
minute,
think if
isn't
we don't have him, I would be a lot more concerned about the result. So if even if he just plays like 50, 60 minutes again, like get 6-7-0 up and then take him off.
he? He's 7-0. Oh, you don't mess about here. But yeah, more of the same. And then score.
Uh,
What's your
I
prediction?
think it's going to be tight. I'm going to go 2-1 United. I think we will concede. And then goals for
Really?
us, I'm going to go Ahmad. I think he's G1 and Mbeumo again. And an assist
Right,
from Bruno. And then Bowen will score for
right,
them.
right. Okay. Where am I at? Yeah, I want to be. I think we're going to get another clean sheet. I think the defense is really going to take from today, that sense of achievement as well around the clean sheet, and I think we'll take that forward. And I think it might just be another 2-0, which I will be really,
Nice.
really happy with. I think we're going to get
Scorers?
a Sesko coming on. Yeah, Big Ben
Big Ben,
definitely.
nice.
I think is going to get one. And I think Cunha might get a goal as well.
A worldie
So
or
that's my
just
prediction. Probably, you know what he's
yeah,
like.
that's what he likes
And
to
then I
score,
just
doesn't
want to keep seeing Cunha score and for us to keep winning so that we do eventually get you to do the dance.
he?
That's really one of my main
If he
goals by
scores
doing this, really.
30
So
games in a row, I'll do the dance.
you're not making it as difficult as that. At some point, we need to give the people what they want, and
Yeah,
it's you doing the Cunha
no one
the
wants to see
Cunha
me
dance.
dance.
So let's do it. And any other fixtures kind of from this game week that we're looking at? We're just looking at the people around us now, really, aren't we?
Yeah, like
Dragging
I've
them
not actually
down.
looked at what's other fixtures are on Tuesday. So, so we've got Chelsea, Leeds. Leeds were decent on Friday, so that could be
Yeah.
potential banana skin.
Just on that, should look at the guy who decided to replace Dominic Calvert-Lewin with Igor Jesus in his fantasy team. This guy, this
That
guy,
guy.
and Calvert-Lewin scored. Leeds won 3-0.
Yeah,
I'm so bad at fantasy. It's literally
you just picked
ridiculous.
up my mantle. And then other
Yeah, and that's why
games,
I'm
which I
never picking United players.
think could be interesting. Villa, Brighton. You could see some points drop for Villa again there, maybe. City, Fulham.
Hopefully.
Fulham are decent. Like obviously they've have done well against all the big teams recently, so again could be
Yeah.
a little slip up. You'd hope Sunderland again at home, very good at home, so maybe Liverpool might struggle against them. They got obviously Arsenal battered them today, so see how they react to that. But yeah, there's potential for us to make bigger gaps or close gaps above us. So
Yeah.
yeah, like no one's got easy fixtures.
Like we said, let's get our business done
Yeah,
and
exactly.
then
Yeah,
hopefully enjoy at least one of the results going our way and
yeah,
just keep climbing. Let's get 5 in a row. let's get that guy to get a haircut. It must be pretty uncomfortable now. And then let's get us all smiling and happy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right. I think that's it. Let's leave it there. Obviously, what a day, what a win. Let's look forward to West Ham. Let's get this 5 in a row. Let's keep the Carrick thing going. I'm
Yeah.
literally loving watching Manchester United again, feeling good, loving the football, more and more of the same. But yeah, massive thanks for watching or listening, whatever you're doing. Let us know what you think. Please, please, please give your comments, give your trivia, what you're liking, what can we improve. And please don't forget to like and subscribe as well. We're loving doing this, and all of your engagement really helps. So if you can subscribe, if you can follow, it really, really helps. So yeah,
Yeah.
thank you very much, and we hope you enjoyed it. And come on, United!
Come on, United.